Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes out of the bullpen to
Rangers,
shut things
number
down here in the
24.
ninth.
Boomer
Ready for another
Big Dog.
chance? Rick Morgan. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One
Your
away.
attention, please.
Jeremy Polito will pinch hit here, and he's the
Number
potential
17.
tying run.
Jeremy
Picking on the first
Polito.
pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Digging in once again, Charlie
Now
Puig.
batting, the shortstop.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
Puig.
Judge is going to get there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the post.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching for
ball
the
now in
Rangers,
inning number 9,
number
looking to close the
24.
door.
Boomer
Digging
Big
in and
Dog.
looking for more, Odell Pimentel. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with
Hitting
his
off for the
guys in
Yankees.
need of some ninth
Center
inning
fielder.
magic if they're going to
Odell
force a game
Pimentel.
5. Hit on the ground toward the left. Stovall fields it cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The left fielder, number 33.
Sends that one out of play
Jim
for strike one.
Robertson.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Chopped weakly to the
First
left.
baseman.
Reined in to second for 1. And the Rangers have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
Final line score for our ball game. Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes
pitching
out of the
for the
bullpen to
Rangers,
shut things down
number
here in the
24.
ninth.
Boomer
Ready once
Big
again,
Dog.
Ketel Marte. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Goodell is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. To his left. Garcia on to first. And now the A's are down to their final out. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ballgame. Down the third baseline. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw will be in time to get him at first base. And the Rangers have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Rangers,
inning number 9,
number
looking to close
24.
the door.
Boomer Big Dog.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First baseman number 7.
The 0-1.
Michael Franco.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no, they can't get there.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. The 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Steele is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Stepping into the box, Ken Maeda. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
And the World Series is coming back to Arlington. The Rangers are champions of the American League.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Final line score for our Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
is
pitching
called
for the
upon, and
Rangers,
it's not for his usual
number
role.
24.
Just hoping to keep the
Boomer
deficit at
Big
1
Dog.
here. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
you go.
Garcia is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Center
Joel
fielder,
Ritter.
number 4.
And he lays off a pitch
Joel
here that he probably
Ritter.
shouldn't have. 0-1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Final line. Your attention, please.
Boomer Big
Now
Dog
pitching for the
comes out of the bullpen to shut things
24.
down here in the 9th.
Boomer Big Dog.
Tapped up the first baseline. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Ritter. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. You got away with one right there.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready for another shot now.
Now
Chris
batting.
Bryant. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the 0-1. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers are going to live to fight another day. They stave off elimination here in Game 4 as this ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game.
In Major League Baseball, 29 teams per season fall short of their ultimate goal. None feel it more than the team who falls last. A conciliatory phone call. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it.
Your
Boomer
attention, please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in inning
Angels.
number 9,
Pinch
looking
hitting
to
for the
close the
Athletic.
door. Alberto
31,
Valladares will get up
Alberto
off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Pinch hitting
Guillermo
for the Athletic.
Velez will
Number
move
0.
into the on-deck circle now to try to get something
Velez.
started here with 1 gone in the inning. Way in front of that fastball. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Guillermo Velez goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded.
Sanchez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Mark Sandoval worked only 3 innings.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in inning
Angels,
number 9, looking
number
to close the
36.
door.
Boomer Big Dog.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tilson is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Cody
Up next for the
Reyes.
Rangers.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are
Now
2
batting.
away.
Center fielder.
Chad Goff is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's back.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. So that just about does it for Harold.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
is called
pitching for
upon,
the
and it's
Angels,
not for his usual
number
role.
36.
Just hoping to keep the
Boomer
deficit at 1
Big Dog.
here.
This
Tyrone
change defensively
Adorno
for the Angels.
has come into the ball game now as he
playing
takes
third
over
base,
as the new third
number
baseman.
48.
Couple of righties
Tyrone
starting to loosen now in the
Adorno.
bullpen. Sends that one out of play for strike
Leading on
1.
for the Cubs. Catcher.
The windup and the
Shane
0-1.
Vigil.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sanchez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Tomas
Now batting.
Padilla.
Left fielder.
Just got a piece of the
Tomas
fastball that time as his
Padilla.
chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
On to first, and there were two down. Digging in to try it again,
The batter,
Richie
first
Cameron.
baseman.
High
Richie
in the air out to
Cameron.
center field. Sanchez has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tim Perkins was only able to work 4 innings.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching for
mound
the-
here.
and
Not
hitting
a
for the
safe
Dodgers,
situation, of course,
number
because of the big
35,
lead, but he'll try to
George
finish it out
Alvarado.
nonetheless. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Pinch hitting for the
Dan
Dodgers,
Voigt will
number
move into the
13.
on-deck circle now to try to
Dan
get something
Voigt.
started here with one gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Eddie
Right fielder.
Fuentes stands in as he can't
Fuentes.
connect here. 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 11-2 is the way this
Our
ball
final
game
line
ends.
score this afternoon. Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes
pitching
out of
for
the
the
bullpen to
Angels,
shut things
number
down here in the
36.
9th.
Boomer Big Dog.
On the ground up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores.
And hitting
But
for the
man, that
Dodgers,
ball is hit hard up the
Dan
middle. He's going to do
Voigt.
well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So stepping in, Eddie Fuentes
Now batting.
sends that one out of play for strike one.
Fuentes.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2,
Your
right? But he
attention,
comes
please.
with the fastball
And
right
hitting for
there.
the Dodgers.
Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an
Montoya.
interesting at bat.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles earned the victory despite.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes
pitch.
the ball now in
Pitch hitting
inning
for the
number
Rockies.
9, looking to close
Number
the
6.
door. Emmett Wilson will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Alfonso Hernandez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. Juan Valenzuela will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Standing in, Ken Asuncion. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes out of the
pitching,
bullpen to
pinch hitting
shut
for the
things
Rangers.
down here in the 9th.
Number 10.
Larry Kendrick will get up off the
Kendrick.
bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this
Aaron
one away.
Judge.
1 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pearson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Pinch
Jimmy
hitting for the
Comstock will get the
Number
call to
96.
pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out
Comstock.
and the base is empty. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes out of the
pitching for the
bullpen to
Angels,
shut things down
number
here in the
36.
ninth. Patrick
Boomer
Garcia
Big Dog.
has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
playing
Matt
third
Davidson is in to
13.
start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Ready for another chance? Sean Payton.
batting.
No hits in 3
Right
tries
fielder,
so far. He
Sean
struck out once.
Payton.
Big Dog has a play, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Sends that one out of
Chris
play for strike
Hammond.
one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Murillo scoops it up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. So that's it
final
for
line
us
for
this afternoon.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes
pitching
on
for the
now, and he's
Angels,
just hoping to keep this
number
thing
36.
tied. No save opportunity here.
Big Dog.
Orlando Muser is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Murillo onto the grass. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Your
Kevin
attention, please.
Cordova will move
hitting
into the
for the
on-deck circle
Diamondbacks,
now to try to get something
number 2,
started here with 1 gun
Kevin
in the inning. A couple of
Cordova.
righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Hector
The batter.
Feliz
Right fielder. Hector.
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to
Your
Ray
attention, please.
Garce. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few
Our
guys
final
that
line score,
really
the
swung the bat.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in inning
Angels,
number 9,
number
looking to close
36.
the door.
Boomer Big Dog.
Patrick Garcia has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 13. Patrick
Ernest
Garcia.
Jaquez Stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. First offering on its way. Calvin Ayers is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here comes the first pitch. Ricky Hurd is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Maldonado is there for it. I got it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
is called
pitching for
upon,
the
and it's
Angels,
not for his usual
number
role.
36,
Just hoping
been
to
hitting
keep
for
the
the
deficit at 1 here.
And
Some action out in the
point.
bullpen. Couple
This
of
change
right-handers
defensively
starting to
for the
loosen
Angels.
up. Popped
Now
high in the
third
air.
base, number 13, Patrick
And the
Garcia.
move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first
Pinch
out.
hitting for the
Eddie
Dodgers.
Montoya
Eddie
will move into the
Montoya.
on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pereira sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Hit back up the middle. Bergeron takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. A 1-run game this afternoon. 3-2 the final finish. Luke Weaver couldn't escape the 4th inning.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog
Now
comes out of the
pinch hitting for the
bullpen to
Dodgers.
shut things down here in the
Number 13,
ninth. Dan Boyd will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Left fielder.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Center fielder, number 10.
Damon Britt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Murillo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more.